Hello, Merry Christmas time to all. This is just a quick video, just to show off a few things I've got for Christmas as gifts and as in the sales, basically. I did get a lot of wonderful things. I got a big present here was filter coffee machine. I love coffee, so it makes sense. I also got new car stereo, digital, uh, loads of other things, but this is just a couple of things that I got which I really like. David Lynch, The Art Life. I'm a big David Lynch fan, and that was much appreciated off my brother. Brilliant, thank you very much, Alex. And obviously, I'm gonna have Twin Peaks. I should have took that sticker off by now, but I haven't. Twin Peaks box set of The Return, or Series 3, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I haven't got the American one where you open it, it's got Dougie on it, but it's got the two. Ooh, this is a weird, it's a bit like a video box, this, but it's like, all those discs, like 8 discs. Definitely worth it for 22 quid. Don't know why he kept it on the label. Maybe he just wanted to show us how much he spent. Anyway, today, just been to the sales. I went to a few clothes shops. Oh yeah, before I go on, yeah, my brother got this brilliant Star Wars t-shirt. It's great quality. Spent quite a bit of money on this, so that's brilliant. Thank you very much. Anyway, so today, sales. I was at work yesterday on Boxing Day, so I didn't get there. I went to a few clothes shops, nothing I wanted. So I just went into the shopping centre next to me. I'm not going to tell you which one, because that's free advertising. But yeah, basically shopping centre near me, and then I looked around, didn't really get much, got a few bits and pieces that I needed, but in the end, that was the last shop I went into that I actually spent quite well. I ended up spending £20 and I had a £20 voucher, so that worked out quite well. So, no, in no order in particular. This is what I got them all in the same shop. This is the advert for the shop, by the way. These are all from The Works, which is like a discount book and stationery shop. If you don't know what that is, if you don't have one near you. But no, in no order, just whatever is in this pile. Kermode and Mayo, the movie doctors. Quite a fan of Kermode and Mayo's podcast. I've been listening to them quite a while. I've actually technically worked with them once when I did work experience for Radio 5 Live. I got to do the show where it was a live broadcast from Newcastle, and I got to do. It's a really good book actually. I'm not only you don't just have to be a fan of these guys. It's just if you're a movie fan in general, it's quite good. Even the contents page is quite cool. It's got like little illustrations of like what's going to be on the page. So there's it's like kind of like doctor themed. So it's like surgery, pediatrics, pharmacy, that sort of thing, and it's like got really good like high quality photos of all these like film posters and shots from the films, and it's like got really cool like it's really good. I'm gonna read a bit later, but that's a really good book. I'm really pleased with that. Second one is Planet Banksy Unauthorized, compiled and introduced by Ket. I'm quite a fan of Banksy. I'm not a graffitiist myself, but I really like Banksy. I was lucky enough to visit Bristol a few years ago for experience, and as you might know if you live in the UK or you're a street art fan or a graffiti fan, Bristol is kind of the epicenter of that, especially in the UK, because Mr. Banksy's from there. All the famous British ones are from there, and like literally Bristol, in a good way, is covered in fantastic street art. It's a really cool city actually. But this book, I've already got a Banksy book, but this one's a bit more up to date. And this one's just basically compilation of like a lot of his more recent works. I mean, I won't show you too much because that'll kind of spoil it in a way. But there's some really, really cool things in this. Sorry, I just thought that one. Hanksy, it's Tom Hanks, that's brilliant that. But yeah, I just thought that. So it's £5 for that one. If you're wondering, that last book was only £4. £4. What a bargain! It used to be £20. This one used to be £14.99. That's now £5. I don't know even if these are in the sale. These might just be how much they sell them for. But yeah, but this is actually the one that kind of like drew me into the store. I haven't opened it yet, so I might open it on camera. Actually, that's quite a good one. But I've spotted this a few times. It's called Playing with Power NES Classics. Yep, it's like a big NES cartridge. It's got the NES on it. It was £24.99, reduced to £10, and now £5. Wow, what a saving! So let's go ahead and open it then. I don't think I'm going to cellophane, as you might know. This is very boring, isn't it? Right, I'll be quick as I can, you know. Right, so what we've got here is this isn't actually the book cover. Well, it is a cover, but that's it. It slides out like that. Look at that, brilliant, lovely, lovely cover. I think this is there's like an insert here, to like with the blurb on it. I think this is made by Nintendo Power, the American Nintendo magazine. Well, Down Defunct magazine, or at least it's compiled by them. Thing is, I've had Nintendo Power before. It wasn't a big thing over here, but neither was NES, believe it or not. You might have heard of a few different gamers on YouTube, especially American ones, harp on about how important the NES was and all that business. In the UK, nothing. It was, people had them, of course, and people seem to remember them who were obviously too young to actually own one. And see, people wanted the mini one when it came out here, but I don't know why. False nostalgia. Super Nintendo, yes. Game Boy, yes. Nintendo 64, yes, etc. But NES, no. Everyone had either a microcomputer like an Amiga, like I did, as an Spectrum, or if they had a console, it would be Master System or an Atari. But either way, I don't hate NES. I'm actually quite fascinated by like gaming history. So this is a really nice little. It's laid out in like the style of like an old game magazine. So that's quite nice. And it's got like different games and stuff, and it's quite cool. It's quite interesting. Punch Out. And it's just it's like the history of NES, really. It's really cool, and I've had the strategy guides by Nintendo Power, so it's the same style as this. So awesome. Yeah, it's more of like a coffee table book, really, isn't it? Very nice, a good nice collector's piece. That's from Prima. Sorry, Prima do those guides. These. Put the insert in there just to keep it good. Put it back in there. I'm sure there is already one, but if there was an Amiga one or a Master System one, I would prefer that. But this is a good one to keep. I think it's quite a nice one to have. So that's brilliant. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I want to say thank you very much to myself. Thank you, me. Or thank you to Grandma and Granddad for giving me the voucher. This is the last one. This one I kind of debated about because it's not only the most expensive one that I got, but I don't know if I'm the target demographic for this. WWE book of top 10s. I had a little look at it. It's up to date. It's this year. It's got. I mean, I looked at the cover. Who was on the cover? Because I think it was like WWE and wrestling sort of related media. It can get dated quite quickly, but it's as up to date as it needed to be, really. Or I would like it to be. It's £8. It was £14.99 by DK Dolan Kinsley, who do children's encyclopedias and information books. So I think it's aimed at a younger audience, but I am a wrestling fan, so why not? So it basically does what it says on the tin. Top 10s, and I really like things like this. This is like old school wrestling and old school like gimmicks. Like the first one is outrageous superstars, so it's things like Gobbledygooker and Mantor. Oh, it's just really cool. John Cena rivals, Canadian superstars. It's just, I thrive on these top tens. Fantastic. Oh, I looked at it. I thought, you know what, I'm gonna regret not getting this sorted out. So that's the last one. It's probably one that I'll probably keep by the toilet, maybe just have a look at. Oh yeah, I got some cool books. Which is hard to describe, but they're like the Spoof Ladybird ones that I usually like to have a look at. But anyway, that's it for the Boxing Day and Christmas thing. I don't want to call it haul. I hate that word. So hopefully, yeah, an update on the DVD competition. I have had a few people comment on it. I'm going to close that on New Year's Day. I had announced it pretty soon after. So thank you for commenting, thank you for subscribing, watching my videos. It means a lot. Should be more coming soon. Thank you very much, and have a happy New Year and a great Christmas. This is the awkward bit that I have to press the stop button, isn't it? Yeah. Just pretend you haven't seen this.